What's good, my idol monglers? Today we're not starting the video. Today I'm not doing that. I don't mongler. I can't do it anymore. Like, it's been like 3 or 4 videos. Can't do it. I actually just I gotta stop. It's getting into the crevices of my skin. Like, it's disgusting. But I digress. We got some manga to open today. Let's just start off with it. I got some explaining to do though. So usually how I like to do my manga hauls is I just take it out of the box or take it out of the bag. I don't really look at it very much. So I can be surprised. I know a lot of people like that unboxing feeling. I like that unboxing feeling when I watch other manga hauls. And I don't really like those kind of manga hauls where they just gather up all the manga they bought that month and then just show it off. Because it just kind of feels like a reading log. Like, I don't care. It is like a cool way to see like what's coming out that month, but that's not really why I watch manga hauls. But I kind of did that. I opened a box of manga that, it was like 4 or 5 volumes. It wasn't enough to make a video out, and I didn't know when my other manga was going to come, and I just kind of wanted to open it there. So I did, and then this manga came a day after, which is great. So I'm going to show off this manga. It's already out of the box. I'm going to just show that, and then I haven't read any of it, though. And then I have a small, really, really small 1 volume, and then a bigger box, which is like nothing. Also, at the time of this recording, we're at like 953 subscribers. Please, I beg of you, if we could get this channel to 1K by the end of the year, I will do a special video. Only the OG, I don't know if OG counts, but only the goated fans know I used to do these things where I'd make a video, say, give me your manga recommendations. You'd give them to me, and I'd buy the first 1 volume. I buy the first or second volume of the series, and I would read it, and then I'd make 1 big video reviewing all your manga reviews. And I'd actually buy the manga, and if I liked it, I would keep reading it. I stopped doing that because 1, it got expensive, and 2, I did another thing where if you pay money, I'll do it anyway. So I didn't want to like just have people just wait for the next kind of that video, just like people to wait for it. But since we're hitting 1K, I'm making an exception. If we hit 1K by the end of the year, I will do another one of those videos. Any manga recommendation, as many as you want. Well, maybe not as many. Like a limit of like 3, would be good. But any manga you want has to be in physical. I will do that video. You're welcome. Let's get to the manga now. First, we have YuYu Hakusho Volume 6. I'm going to make a video talking about what I want to collect, what I want to read, and what I want to get rid of kind of, for next year, like my New Year's resolutions for manga. And YuYu Hakusho will be on that list, but I bought like the first 10 volumes in like a set for Black Friday, and I don't know, maybe they just got like outbought before I hit checkout, but yeah, only 1 volume came, so they're all in back order. I don't know like when they'll come. It'll probably be like 2 or 3 years till the rest of the volumes come, but hey, I'm not happy to wait, but I'll wait. Whatever. YuYu Hakusho, same author as Hunter x Hunter. Big fan of Hunter x Hunter. Really, really enjoyed it, at least of what I've read so far. And I've heard YuYu Hakusho is, as like also just very, very good, likable characters, likable cast. I just said the same thing. I said likable characters and likable cast. It's actually just the same thing. Whatever. Next, I got a manga that I heard a lot of good things about, and the Masked Man actually talked about this one in his like newest video or something. It's Dragon and Chameleon. This just got released. Also, this volume's small as hell. Look how small that is. That's like, usually you'll have them to like this height, and it's like kind of tiny. I heard a lot of good things about this. I'm pretty sure it's about like these 2 people who are like manga creators, or they like write or draw manga, and one person can only copy manga, and that person's the Chameleon, and the other person, I don't know why he's called the Dragon, but he's the Dragon, and they like see who can write a better manga. I don't know. That's like what I think I heard. It probably says it like way better on the back. I'm not gonna read it though. I just heard good things, so I bought it. I'm just a man, okay? I'm just a man. All right. Next, I got a series that I didn't get much hate on, actually. I thought I would, the way I talked about it, but nobody really cared. I think that's because, at the time I had like 600 subscribers. I'm in the big boy league, 950. Let's go. It's Frieren, volumes 2, 3, and 4. The first volume really didn't impress me very much, but I did hear that until we meet this guy right here is when the manga starts getting like really, really good, and I'm excited for that. I've heard he's a very good character, but yeah, I wasn't really impressed by the first volume. I enjoyed it. Like, I really, really liked the first volume, but people were talking about it like they fucking cried their eyes out. It was a fucking masterpiece. I think I set my expectations way too high for it, and they just kind of dropped the ball, at least in my perspective. It didn't really play into the immortal part well enough for me to really care about, you know, the main character, as well as the cast. I just didn't feel a connection because it was just so quick to, you know, characters' deaths or whatever. But I do hear it gets a lot better, so I'm excited to keep reading. So I think if by volume 4 I still have the same opinions, or even they've gotten worse, probably going to drop it, but I don't know. It also just doesn't seem like it's going to stop anytime soon. Like, the manga itself will finish. And I'm not planning on buying a 30-volume, 40-volume series just for the sake of reading it because it's popular. Like, I've gotten to the point... Shut up, Black Clover. I can hear you from here. I've gotten to the point where, like, I won't pick up a series that's super high in volume just because it's popular. Like, I have too little money for that. I'm too fucking poor. There's nothing wrong with picking up series because they're popular. I literally said in my tips and tricks from Manga Pro video that you should do that because usually they're very good. But if I'm not liking something, I'm just going to fucking give it away. I'm going to fucking sell it or some shit. Whatever. And finally, from this batch of volumes that I already opened, I got Candy and Cigarettes Volume 10. I thought this was the final volume. Apparently it's Volume 11 maybe. I'm pretty sure this manga is finished though. I'm pretty sure. But I thought this was the final volume, but it might be Volume 11 or Volume 12 or something like that. I don't know, but I was ready to call it quits with this one. Be like, yep, I am done. Now I can finish the series. I cannot. I'll probably just read the rest of the series because I used to read it like when the volume would come out, and then I got not interested enough into it, so I just kind of kept the volumes in my collection, but I kept buying them, so they're pretty dormant now. So now I've convinced in my brain that I've been planning this for the entire time I've been buying this series, and I'm waiting until it ends, but it's already ended in Japan, but I don't even know when it's ended because I keep hearing it ends at Volume 10, but it doesn't end at Volume 10 because I saw a pre-order for Volume 11. I am so confused. Why is manga this confusing? Maybe it's because it's not American. Maybe because I don't fucking live in Japan. I would hear that shit all the time in Japan. All right. We got the small volume here. One measly volume. I wonder what it is. I really don't want to show my address. I used to not care at all about my address or whatever, just because I didn't care. Like, who the fuck was gonna come to my house and kidnap me because I don't manga, man. But it's getting to a point. Like, I don't think I'll get kidnapped either way. Even if I had like 10K, 100K, whatever, like, what's gonna happen. But like, well, maybe 100K. But it's just like I'm just not gonna do it. Like, if I can keep myself safe, if I have the option to not keep yourself safe or be the tiniest bit precautious and keep yourself safe, I'm doing the second one. I'm doing the latter. Why did they say that? The latter, the former? What the fuck does that shit even mean? Okay. This volume recently got an anime, and I'm hearing a lot of good things about it, even though I've already read, like, most of what I have. And it's Dondon. Dondon, I have enjoyed plenty enough throughout my manga journey or whatever. As long as I've collected it, I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed the characters. The art is fantastic. Wait, these guys come back? What the hell? I've enjoyed it so goddamn much. The characters are incredible. The art is fantastic. Pacing is basically like perfect, spot on. The arcs are well concise. It is just super, super good. Just on like a basic term level. Like, I say that as like on paper, it is just super, super good, and it's executed very well. I don't like saying that. I don't like being like, it's objectively good, because nothing is objective when coming to manga and art. But like, like, if I'm looking at the plot on paper, if you wrote down the script of Dondon, I would be like, this is a good script. I think that's what, like, I mean when I say something's objectively good, or, like, when other people say it's objectively good. But, again, like, even if I say that, someone could look at the same script and be like, that shit's ass. And it's not like my opinion and their opinion is more or less valued. Okay. Time for the bigger box. I don't know what's in here. All I know is there's manga in here. If there is a manga in here, that would be really awkward. That'd be fun. This is the only manga I brought. Honestly, this video is long enough. I'm trying to make my videos shorter. It's definitely not working because my videos are still fucking 40 minutes long. But I am trying to, because nobody wants to watch a 40-minute video anymore, you know? Like, not me. I don't want to watch a 40-minute video anymore. And I mostly watch my manga videos on, like, a, like in the background. Like, I'll play a video game, or I'll do work, or I'll read while there's a video in the background. Okay. What is it? What is even in? Oh, they ruined the volume. What is even in here? This is a bit confusing. I have, Call of the Night Volume 10. Call of the Night Volume 9. These volumes are ruined, by the way. They fucked these shit up. Call of the Night Volume 8. Call of the Night Volume 7. Call of the Night Volume 6. And Call of the Night Volume 5. All I need is Volume 4, and I have Volumes 1 through 10. I can read it and review it now. Call of the Night. Someone bought me. They didn't buy me Call of the Night. I bought it. But someone gave me like $3 or some review Call of the Night. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I bought the first 10 volumes. I told them, hey, I'm going to buy the first 10 volumes. I'm going to read through it, and I'm going to review it. So I now basically have the first 10 volumes. I just need to get Volume 4, which, I mean, is not on Crunchyroll for some reason, but I can probably just find it on Amazon or Barnes & Noble online or Books A Million online. Or I can just go into the store. It's like 5 minutes away from me. Buy it. Boom. Done. Capiche. We're good. So that's what I'm going to do with Call of the Night. I enjoyed the first 2 volumes enough to keep reading. Honestly, if it gets to a point where someone paid me, you know, $5, $3 to review a series, and I am, like, actually hating it, I will give that person their money back and just not read it. Or I'll read as much as I can, and I'll review it and be like, this show is ass. Because I've said, if you buy a review from me, I'm not going to sugarcoat what I'm going to say. Either I'm going to say I'm loving it or I'm hating it. Like, I'm not going to play to just because you gave me money. Like, you giving me money is the incentive to make the review, not for me to make the review a positive one, if that makes sense. Next, I'm excited about this one, actually. Are these the first 3? Yeah. I have the first 3 volumes of Welcome Back, Alice, by Shuzo Oshimi, the GOAT. I've been really, really enjoying Shuzo Oshimi's works for a long time. I have his, like, most popular 3, which is Blood on the Tracks, Happiness, and Flowers of Evil. I think they're all great. Blood on the Tracks is my favorite, if you're curious. And I've been looking at this manga for a while, though I haven't heard the best of things about it. It's Welcome Back, Alice. This is what I've heard. It's like, there's like this friend group. It's like 3 guys, and then one of the guys comes, like, they meet up again like 20 years later or something like that, 10 years later. And one of the guys, like, transitioned to a girl or something. And he, like, doesn't know how to feel about it. He's like, why am I getting, like, how do I, like, process these feelings of, like, love, but you're, like, kind of still a man, but you're also a woman, and, like, what does that mean for me? What does that mean for our friendship? And what about the third guy? I don't even know what the third guy does, but, you know, maybe the third guy came back also a woman. I don't know, like, anything about this manga. That's just what I've heard bits and pieces of, but yeah, I'm excited to read it. I know even if the plot is about fucking aliens or some shit, Shuzo Oshimi's somehow gonna ground it down to earth. And I'm pretty sure he's coming out with a new manga right now. Like, he's actually releasing a new manga, like, weekly or something. Maybe not weekly, but he's releasing a new one. So, and Shuzo Oshimi is one of my favorite authors. I love his works. All right, next I got, oh my goodness, bro. What? I bought this volume? I guess I did. What volume is this? Volume 3? Okay. I got JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Volume 3, Part 2, Battle Tendency. I have not read the first volume, but literally everybody in my comment section was like, go finish JoJo's. And I was like, okay, I will. I've heard like so many good things. It's like unbelievable. Like the way people talk about Joseph, the way people talk about JoJo's, Joseph is my dad's name. The way people talk about JoJo's is like the way people will talk about their own fucking kids. Like they actually like that. I hate when people say this. They dick ride it to no end. Like they're actually like, it's insane. It's insane how much people love JoJo's, and I want to be part of that love. I love reading new manga, so JoJo's is on my list now. I bought volume 1 a little bit ago. Gonna read it pretty soon, and then I just couldn't. Volume 2 is out of stock, so I was like, you know what? I haven't hit $75, which free shipping, whatever. So I might as well just get the 3rd volume, since I'm probably going to get it anyway, pretty soon. And then finally, the final volume of this haul is a manga that I've honestly been looking at for like, since literally probably the beginning of my manga career. I say manga career, this isn't a job. Like, I'm not doing this for money. If anything, this is hurting my wallet more than helping. But I've been looking at this manga for like a million days now. I literally this would have been like one of my top 50 manga, but every single time I exceed my budget, or it's not in stock, or there's something else I want to get, or whatever. There's some kind of excuse I make in my brain to not buy this. But I finally made the conscious decision, and then I keep hearing like amazing things about it and bad things about it, but I finally made the conscious decision to buy this volume, and that is To Your Eternity. Same author as Silent Voice. I bought that a while ago too. I read it kind of recently, but not, so recently to buy this. But I saw this manga in when I was in like my first 10, 20 series, I saw this manga in like a manga recommendations video. And I used to watch those all the time to like see what to buy and see what to get, because I knew nothing about manga. And this kept, I saw this one in my manga in one of those, and it seemed really, really interesting to me, and I just never made the decision to buy it. And I really wanted to, I just really, really wanted to get it, and I just never, my brain never switched on being like, okay, go buy it. And I'm doing that now. I'm making the conscious decision to do it now. I think it, just ended or something like that. Volume 19, I believe it ended. Or it could be, I have no clue. But yeah, that is the manga haul. I bought a lot of manga. I'm gonna have to put Call of the Night on the shelf. Shit. The worst part about manga collecting is putting manga on a shelf, because everything will be all nice and snug and everything looks great and everything's perfectly angled, and then you gotta put 10 volumes on the fucking shelf in order, and it messes everything up because you gotta move it. It got it to a point, I just started, if this shit don't fit, I'm taking this series and I'm putting it at the end of the shelf, or I'm putting it down below. I'm doing something with it. I'm not just leaving it there. So, yeah. See ya, idle monglers. If you made it to the end of the video, put a emoji? Put a table emoji. On this phone is on a table, that knife is on a table, and if you think about it, the world is kind of like a table. It's not, but what is this video, bro? What is this video? What am I doing, bro? What am I actually doing? Put a table emoji down below. Like I said, please get me to 1K by the end of the year. Much appreciated. I'll make that video as well. Twitter, my anime list. I keep saying it's down below. I never put it down there. Just go to one of my earlier videos if you really care that much. I don't care that much. As well, if you want any manga, manhwa, or comic reviewed by yours truly, me, this guy, all you gotta do is give me $2 and I'll do it. As I've been talking about, I just bought all of Call of the Night. So, I'm a man of my word. Also, I did one for Bleach and One Piece. They're in a playlist down below. Not down below in the description, but they're in my channel. If you want to go look at my playlist, they're there. If you want to go watch those videos and then come back and then see if you actually want to buy, a review from me. Okay, I spent 2 minutes. Actually, I spent 19 minutes yapping, but I spent 2 minutes straight yapping about literally nothing. So I'm gonna go. Thank you. Goodbye, monglers. So dumb.